welcome to all of you. Lovely to see you all.
Thank you.
Now, sometimes I have to introduce the guests, but Saoirse and Timothée, now you know each other.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Yes.
Well, you might, are you? I don't know.
We're as close as we could be.
Okay. No, you met on, was it Lady Bird you met on, or did you know each other before that?
Yeah, we met on
Lady
Lady
Bird.
Bird.
Yep.
And we've kind of just been together ever since, because we ended up doing press together after that.
And what's the story with you calling Timothée Pony?
That's not a thing, is it?
You said it was a thing.
No, it wasn't. No, what happened was we were doing an interview when Timmy was doing stuff for Call Me By Your Name and I was doing stuff for Lady Bird. And we did an interview and I said in the interview that Timmy is like a horse. He'll just come up to you and he'll just sort of nuzzle you just randomly. And I think of him as a boy horse. Yeah, exactly, see? He's like,
So,
pony.
yeah, so it's not a thing.
But I'm not, hey, pony. That's weird.
Yeah, no, you'd never do that. Did you have to learn French for this?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Fluent.
Yeah.
He is, though.
You are, and actually, I meant to say Timothée. It's pronounced Timothée.
It's whatever you'd like.
Because I always thought, I don't know if you guys, I thought it was Timothée because of the double E's at the end.
It's supposed to be, but you could say Doug, Alex, Rick, whatever works.
I like guests like this.
Doug Chalamet.
Remembering names is half my job.
Doug Chalamet
Doug
back in the building.
Does not work as well. Doug.
But you are fluent in the French.
Yeah, yes. Let's say 97%. I always like, give myself a little stopgap because it's not perfect.
Okay, it's not perfect.
No.
Now, Timothée Chalamet's movie has been earning you rave reviews, congratulations, as well as the Golden Globe nomination and a BAFTA nomination. It's called, yes, woo. It's called Beautiful Boy. It also opens tonight. And now, it's a story of addiction, but it's sort of an addiction we haven't seen before, I don't think.
Well, I think what's hopefully new about this film is it's through the prism of a family member, through David Sheff, who's played by Steve Carrel. And if we've had first-hand addiction movies, you think of Trainspotting or Christiane F., heaven knows what, this is told from the lens of a father and how devastating addiction can be to a family, alcoholism as well. And hopefully it's a reflection of what a lot of people are going through right now.
But it's a weird, so there's both, the father wrote a memoir and the son.
Yes, so David Sheff wrote A Beautiful Boy, which is what the movie favors perspective-wise, and then Nick wrote a memoir called Tweak that's much more present tense. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened.
And often I think the stories about drug addiction, they're based on, some sort of deprivation, or you can see why somebody felt it. But on the face of it, Nick has this charmed life.
Yeah, the why of the addiction in this movie doesn't matter as much as the is. He just is addicted. This isn't about why someone gets addicted. It's not about the stereotype of a moral failing when someone gets addicted. It's about the horror of going through it.
Yeah.
Someone said it to me and I liked how they said it. They said it's one of my favorite horror movies I've seen this year. And I like saying that into a watching audience as well, because I don't want to sell it in any false way. It's not like the most uplifting film in the world at all, but I do feel it's important because in England as well, I'm sure, but especially in America where I'm from, you have a lot of people that are going through this right now with opiates and methamphetamine as well, like in the movie. So not to make this all very serious, but...
Yeah. No, but Nick Sheff is still with us, and you met him.
He's alive and well. He's 8 years sober now. And, but he was, he had 13 relapses over 7 years. But that's Nick right there. Yeah, it's a real Nick. Yeah.
Wow. It must be so strange for him to see this played out in a film.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what it would be like to have someone play you in a movie.
Yeah.
So, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, look, let's watch a clip. This is you as Nick and your dad, played by the great Steve Carrel, trying to reconnect.
How's Karen and the kids?
Okay. They ask about you. Is there step up next week? And I know they'd love you.
You're guilt tripping me, all right?
No, I'm just saying.
I feel horrible about myself.
I know they wanted you to be there. That's all.
I'm sorry, Dad. I just need some fucking money, all right? So please just give me some fucking money.
Where does this end?
I gotta see this one through. This is kind of working out for me right now. I got 5 days sober.
It doesn't look like it's working out, Nick.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's working out? So what, the therapy, huh?
You can come home.
No, that
we'll
wouldn't...
make it work, please, Nick. Please.
And you're both so great in this movie, you and Steve Carrel. And it's safe to say you were a proper fan of Steve Carell's before this.
Oh, I'm a big Steve Carell fan, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's the other fan over there.
And did you walk on set and kind of go, I love you, or were you kind of...
You know, it's something on Lady Bird I had to deal with Saoirse too, is like when you look up to people and admire them, and you're kind of a weirdo yourself, like you just don't want to play your cards, so I was just suspiciously like this with him. But once we've been talking about it and promoting it, he knows now how creepy and obsessed I am.
That's good. And it's interesting that you're having so much success and sort of popular success with films that, on the face of it, you don't think would kind of resonate in the way that they have, like this, or Call Me By Your Name. I mean, how surprised were you when that film found this huge audience?
No, absolutely, and man, that's why I'm so honored to be up here with you, Laura, as well. Like, I love movies, I love acting, I love going to movies. I was kind of getting scared when I was younger that maybe it was becoming like opera or something, like an outdated art form or something. And you see like Saoirse's movies, you see Laura's movies, you see Steven's, like, you know, these are great. Hopefully these are great things and a good way forward.
And yourself and Armie Hammer, when you weren't called by your name, so yeah, there you are, yay! And you get this wonderful opportunity, you go off to Italy to make it. Right. But it sounds like the director really threw you in at the deep end.
Yes, this is true.
So day one, he had you done anything?
No, we had a rehearsal with Armie that, you know, we basically had to break the ice, and Armie tells the story way better than I do, but we had to do a rehearsal outside, and Luca made it seem very spur of the moment, like we were gonna rehearse any scene. But then once we got outside, he like had a very specific page number to turn to. It happened to be the first make-out in the movie or the first kiss. So Armie and I were kind of looking at each other like, all right, here we go. And like, so Lucas said, you know, dive into it, and we started making out. And there was no stop, there was no like cut. So we waited like a minute or 2 minutes, and then we like stopped making out, and Luca was gone. It was just a change. So it was very odd thing.
Very good. Because Saoirse Ronan, you won a really good prize.
Yeah.
What did you win?
I won a trip to Florida when I was a kid.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. It's so true. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
No, that's good. Tell us how you won it.
I won it when I was a kid, and I had never entered into a competition like that before. And it was the first day of the summer holidays when I was like 9 or 10 or something. And Jerry Ryan, who you know, was this very well-known Irish DJ at home. He's passed away now, but he was really incredible. And his show was like the top show in the country. And Shrek 2 had just come out. That's how long ago it was. And he was giving away this holiday to Florida. And what you had to do was you had to phone in as one of the characters in Shrek 2 and tell Jerry why you deserved the holiday. And I hadn't started properly acting yet at that stage or anything. But Dad was an actor, so I was around sort of like, you know, improvisers and things like that. And Mum was like, you should go in for it, just why not? We had never been on like a proper holiday. I was like, oh God, okay. So we got a little notepad, like tiny little notepad, and we wrote down like a tiny little script of what I was gonna say, just this short little script. And I got on, and I think I was one of the first kids on, and I did it as the gingerbread man. And so then 5 days later, he phoned up and told me that we had won.
Well, you were on the Late Late back in Ireland a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
They found this clip. So this is two little clips put together. It's your gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Followed by, which I really like, your reaction to winning.
Yeah.
So here's
very squeaky voice.
Here we go.
Now, Saoirse is 10 years of age.
Yeah.
Now, which character have you chosen?
I'm gonna do the gingerbread man.
Off we go, Saoirse.
Hiya, Jerry. The reason why I need a holiday is because I've never had a holiday before.
You're the only little girl in the house, are you?
Yeah.
Well, I've got news for you.
Yeah.
You're going to Florida.
When you win an Oscar, I want you to react like that. Timothy, you didn't win. You didn't win. If it was as a competition, I'm talking about your effort to do well in... Was it an exam about statistics?
Oh, God. Christ, yes, this is true. I got a D on that, yeah.
You got a D.
I got a D, but I mean, I deserved that or worse.
But anyway, so you're in school, you're doing an exam in statistics. Your teacher, she's Miss Lawton.
Yes, Lawton.
Lawton, Miss Lawton. So what were the other kids doing? Were the other kids just doing...
Yeah, variation. I mean, some people presented parabolas and things that were more appropriate for statistics, you know, varied projects. Mine was not.
So tell the people what you decided to do.
Like a statistics song?
Yes, a sort of statistics rap.
Yeah, horrible, bad level, worst level,
Yeah.
yes.
But no, but you came up with a whole rap persona, didn't you?
Yeah, but not for that, I just had it.
Oh! So, is it Lil Timmy Tim?
Yeah, it's part of my,
So,
You're gonna regret. You're gonna regret.
yeah. Gingerbread Man is nothing now.
Indeed.
Now it's on the internet. Now it's out.
But so how do we have this film? Did you post it? How does this film exist?
So I posted it, I did it with a friend on a green screen in school, and I'm pointing to different, I was gonna Photoshop my teacher's face in, but I got too lazy, so now it's kind of weird in the video. I'm pointing around and there's nothing.
Well, here are the statistical rap stylings of Lil Timmy Tim.
Statistic, yep. Statistic, yep. Statistic, yep. Statistic, yep. Miss Lawton, Miss Lawton, Miss Lawton. Look at me, it's Timmy T. About to hit him with the ZTST. Let us see the probability you see me on TV. 1,000 trillion%. I'm a statistical gem. 1 in a zillion, about to net a million. Fruiting colors on these numbers, call it a million. Statistics. Yep.
Very good. Lil Timmy Tim. Excellent. Excellent work. You got a D. A D. Madness. Okay, it's time for